Hello everyone, welcome to EDU 10004. This is assignment 3, Flipped Collaborate, and this is the second one. I'm so sorry, when we were talking, I did mention a few more things that I'd show you, and I'd hate to leave you hanging. So this is part 2. It won't take very long at all. One of the things that I wanted to show you is under this column here in our Padlet, we've got our exemplar. So if you click on that, up will come our exemplar. So please note that this scenario addresses a different learning experience and different students. So have a little look here, but it might give you a bit of an idea of how to outline your assignment. Sometimes it's helpful just to see what one might look like. Again, we've just let you know that this is an exemplar and you can't copy any part of this. But have a look through, see how students have approached it. So you can see we've got the team task, so that will be identical for all team members. Then this student, this is their own particular theory that they have researched. Coming back to team, so reviewing and comparing the different themes, the different theories, and then moving down to creating a new scenario and reflection. And then there's references and appendices, which I've removed. But there you can see what an assignment might look like, and they've followed the template there. Again, remember that every student will submit their own assessment and it will be unique. There will be elements that the whole team have worked on and they'll be identical, and then there'll be the parts that are individual. So just talking about the appendix here, thought I might help you out. So this is also on our Padlet, and this is some examples of collaboration. So we're asking you to demonstrate that you've collaborated for our criteria 1. And so this is an example of how a student has provided evidence for that. So you can see that this team, they decided upon, okay, these will be our completion dates. For each part, these are the collab sessions that they attended, and just a couple of screenshots indicating and showing how they've gone backwards and forwards and they've worked together and created their assignment together. So that's we've got 2 pages, up to 2 pages to demonstrate. Please don't try and fit absolutely everything in there because we won't be able to read it. But can you see how this is a really nice snapshot indicating that they were consistently working together, that they did it through different methods, whichever one suits you guys the best. You're all very busy, so please be kind to your teammates. Understand that some of us have little people we're looking after, or older people that we're looking after, or work, or lots of different things. So the more flexible we can be, the better. But when you do find that sweet spot of what works for everyone, take screenshots of absolutely everything, and then you'll have plenty to choose from when you create your appendix for criteria 1. And then the other thing I'm going to show you, which is also on the Padlet, it's over here, is our suggested timeline. So let me pull this across so you can see. So this is a suggested timeline, and let's just open that. Okay, so I've said that the ELA team have taken on board all the advice from previous students and iterations, and we've made a plan. So it's helpful for you to step through this task. You really don't want to leave it to the last minute, and you sort of can't because you've got to work alongside your teammates. So there's a couple of key dates on here that have been set by the unit. So one of it is that, so in week 7, this is where you make contact with your team members. We're heading into week 8, so if you haven't done that yet, don't stress. We do have a deadline though of Sunday of week 8. So Sunday of week 8, we need you to at least have made contact, whether it's on email or in your dedicated team thread, with your teammates, so they know that you're there, you're present, and you can start making plans. So we need to make sure that all teammates have turned up. Otherwise, we might have to do a bit of reshuffling to make sure everyone has a nice a nice full team. And then moving down here, these are suggested. So I've just popped these dates in for what's expected. So for instance, in week 7, it was to make contact with your team. Week 8, this is part 1. You'll be working alongside your team members. And then again, you can see we've got our deadline there. And then moving down through the weeks. And the last 2 ones are individual, but I have given you some timelines there just so you can have a few days up your sleeve to do your final touches and to collate your assignment. So that's on our Padlet as well. So you might chat with your teammates. You might say something like, okay, Tuesday night we at least need to have heard from everyone and got a few ideas, and let's pop back every couple of days to keep sharing. So negotiate that with your teammates, or you might like to use these dates that we've presented here. The last thing that I'm going to pop on here is down here. When I said we had a very generous student who shared some tips and tricks, I've popped the link there, and I just wanted to show you. It's over here. So just quickly, this is an overview of the different steps, and we've had a student who's helped give some ideas on how her team members, there were 4 of them, all in with different lives, different expectations and lots of different things going on, but how they made it work. So please do head over there and have a little listen, and I'm really hoping that it will make a difference for you. And that's me done, everyone. So please do make use of the portal. Again, you've got all the resources that were on there from last time. You've got a few extra tips and tricks that'll help you with teamwork, and all the very best. Thank you.